Hey there, Chadi Bazzi here, and welcome to another episode of the Top Listing Agent Show, where I bring you the best ideas, tips, and strategies to help you become a top listing agent. This episode today is inspired by another must-read book, Being the Solution by Darel Rutherford. What I love the most about this book is that it is written in a language that even a fourth grader will understand. I am always recommending books for people to read, and I gotta say that this book is the second most recommended book on my list of books to recommend. Today I am going to share with you some powerful thoughts from the book and a 9-step process to personal freedom. But first, words that stick out and totally describe the content of this book are the word ego, be, do, have, the box, self-image, and transformation. Let's talk about the ego first. What is ego? I'll tell you what it is not. It is not your friend. It is the single most powerful part of you that keeps you stuck. You and the ego, you gotta get this. You and the ego are always in a secret battle. You want more, and the ego wants to scare the crap out of you by making you believe that if you go for what you want, you will fail. That is the ego. Ego is the enemy. And the only thing that can defeat it is faith. A mentor of mine told me a long time ago that the acronym for the word ego is eliminating growth opportunities. If you want to grow, you must quiet the ego and raise the volume on the voice in your head that has faith. Faith in you and faith in your dreams. And I am sure you have read all about the be, do, have conversation all over the internet from every guru and their friends. And I got to tell you that although I don't speak much about it, I live it every single day. I remember a very long time ago, I would meet with Tom Ferry early in the morning before the sun would come up to drive with him to do office presentations all over Southern California to build up his new real estate coaching company. He is the one who first introduced me to the be, do, have process. Of course, while driving from office to office, we had lots of personal development conversations. However, this one was a game changer for me because this was not just a conversation. This was a way of being for him. And I saw him firsthand do the same thing over and over and over again every single day. And that is to ask himself one question before every office meeting. And the question was, who do I need to be right now to be the person who will positively impact every person in this office? Same question. Before every single meeting. And he would answer the question out loud with words like, I need to be powerful, focused, authentic, caring, a leader, and so forth. And every word he declared to be, he became in that meeting. Since then, this is one of the magic questions I ask myself every day to best get the most out of every day. So make note of this question right now and ask it to yourself every single day. The question again is, who do I need to be right now to become, and then fill in the blank. Now, let me explain why this is so powerful. Because most people are operating from a place of when I do this, I will get that, then I will be this way. This is doing it backwards. It should be as follows. If I am being this way, then I can do it better and have it faster. Let me share one more thing with you before we move on to the next topic. Ditch your to-do list and replace it with a to-be list. Really, I mean it. Make a list of who you want to be and work on becoming that every single day. Now, let's talk about the box. Darel says that the odds are that you will never get to have what you want from life simply because your wants are not powerful enough to overcome the insecurity of being outside the box. This is so freaking true. Think about it. You have been wanting to put yourself outside the box thinking, outside the box conversations, outside the box marketing, and so on. But your wants are not really powerful enough to overcome the insecurity of being outside the box. So the first step towards changing who you are, coming out of the box, is to acknowledge what's missing in your life. The second most important step out of your box is in choosing to be the one who has what you have been missing. So if you really want something that's outside the box, you need to ask yourself a couple of questions. And here they are. Question number one. If I am shown the way out of my box, will my desire for what I want be great enough to move me to choose? Okay, so let's break this down a little bit. Okay. If I am shown the way out of my box, and I'm just going to be clear here and say that every single one of you listening to this podcast, you have been shown the way out of your box. I'm showing you the way out of your box. The other people's podcasts that you listen to are showing you your way out of the box. The seminars you've attended, the coaching you've signed up for, the mentors in your office, etc. We're all showing you the way out of your box. And your desire for what you want is not great enough to move you to choose to break out of that freaking damn box. So what's the missing ingredient here? The desire is got to be way up there. Question number two, will I actually have the courage to take that step? Okay, so let's repeat again. If I am shown the way out of the box, will my desire for what I want be great enough to move me to choose? Most people will say yes. Then when it comes down to question number two is, will I actually have the courage to take that step? Most people will say no. Okay, so how do you build the courage? You ask yourself a question, and the question is, what do I need to learn to become courageous? Or better yet, who do I need to be, or who would I be being if I was already courageous? Good questions, right? Of course. Good questions. And choosing out is it's only the beginning. And now you must work at playing out the role. That's the becoming of being. That is the becoming part of being. And this is where the ego comes in and plays games with you and stops you. You know, Darel says, before you can have what you want from life, you must be the one whom it belongs to. You can define that last statement any way you want, and I think you understand my point by now. So let me give you the 9-step process to personal freedom. 1, rediscover your personal power. This is the power of choice. In the process of discovering your power to choose, you will learn who you really are. You will come to see that you have the power of the universe behind your ability to make being choices. So 1, rediscover your personal power. 2, accepting that you chose what you have. To exit your box, you must first admit that you chose the victim role you now play. You will be stuck in that box for as long as you continue to defend your reasons for being stuck. So I say, screw your reasons and embrace your freaking damn reasons. Number 3, knowing what you really want. This is the 3rd step in the transformation process. Okay, knowing what you really want. We've done enough episodes and trainings on that. You got to get to the point to where you know exactly what you want out of life in every major area of your life and exactly why you want it. Because step number 4 is developing a burning desire, and step number 3 is what's going to help you activate that burning desire, and then you move on to step number 5 by choose to be the one. What do I mean by choose to be the one? Choose to be the one whom everything your heart desires belongs to. Step number 6, transforming yourself. The key to having what you want in life is a transformation in consciousness. Not just a transformation in physical being and all that good stuff. The key to having what you want in life is a transformation in consciousness. Quite simply, this means a change of mind about who you are and how you will relate to the circumstances in your perceived reality. Number 7, understanding resistance. Again, the ego will try to get you to resist. So you gotta understand resistance. And by understanding resistance, it's like literally being aware of your ego and how it is trying to hold you back. And then you simply say, screw the ego, and I'm going to go for it anyways. Number 8, overcoming resistance. I personally use the power pause method I have learned in this book to overcome my resistance. And it is a process that I use pretty much almost every single day, and I kid you not. So what I want you to do is, once you pick up the book, I want you to hone in and focus on learning what is the power pause and how to use it in your daily life to get yourself out of whatever, not so good state of mind of being into a better state of mind being. Or you could just go to Google and Google what is the power pause and get the details over there. Number 9, my favorite one of them all, and the one that's responsible for the majority of my success and the majority of the success of the people that run in my circles. Forming a support group. Forming a support group. Another way to say it is being a part of a community, being a part of a mastermind. That's being part of a mastermind. So imagine this. What if you had the opportunity to be a part of a coaching program, a training program, and a mastermind all at once? What would that do to your business in 2020 and beyond? If the answer is one that is attractive to you, then I want you to reach out to me and have a conversation with me at tlastrategycall.com. Okay, there you have it. There's so much that you will take away from this book if you just read it. As a matter of fact, I don't even consider this book to be a book. It is a life book, a book that every human being on earth should read to better understand themselves and awaken their personal power to achieve any and all of their dreams. Thank you again for being a loyal listener to the show. I appreciate you. And just to remind you, I am carving out a few hours a week to connect with you on a telephone call where we discuss your business in detail and what you got to do to break through to the next level. So when you are ready, make sure to book a call with me at tlastrategycall.com. Take care, and I'll see you on the next episode.